Hello guys, today our group is going to present about the forecasting and the customer service section. Let's start with the forecasting. The forecasting is the process of making predictions of the future based on the past and the present data, and most commonly by analysis of trend. And now we already classify our forecasting into four main criteria, which are improve the customer service level. Okay, let's move on to the improve customer service level. In this slide, we will show you guys for the strategy that we have to do to improve our customer service level. Start with the first strategy. Begin by obtaining feedback. Customers are in the best position to objectively judge the quality of your product and customer service level. Everyone in your organization has to think that your product and your service is the best one in your particular niche. However, if your customers do not agree, then it is the time to make the quick changes. The second strategy is deal with the complaint quickly. Every company should have established protocol on what to do when the customer complaint is received. We have to react and solve the customer problem very quickly or immediately to make the customer satisfy our product and our service. And the last strategy is use online tool. For the most organization, their website is the most important customer service interface. A well-designed website should include some type of customer service functionality in the form of a support page with a clear section for the customer feedback and the support team's contact information. Okay, let's move on to the increase sales. Let's start with the first strategy. Clarify your mission. We have to understand our mission first, what the product that we have to sell to the customer, what kind of the service in the market that we have to provide to the customer first. We have to answer all of the questions for this to classify our mission. The second one is break the mission into the specific goals. We have to write down all of the activity goals that we can control, set the result goal to measure your progress and track them closely. Increase your activity and measure the results. Goals focus your attention and energize your action. The third one is sell to the customer needs. We have to always assume that your prospect will be buy only what they need, and be creative in your sales and marketing always. The fourth strategy is create and maintain valuable attention. Effective marketing, resolve, strong sales skill, and strategic question are the key to create favorable attention. And the last one is sell on purpose. If you have no idea what you have to do in the selling process, you have to get some training and some guideline. Let's move on to the reduce inventory carrying cost. Start with the first strategy, reducing supplier lead time. One way to keep inventory level and cost lower is to negotiate faster supplier lead time, or to identify additional suppliers that can make a quicker replenishment model. Higher lead time from the supplier means that a greater amount of the safety stock needs to be carried to ensure all of the orders are filled. The second strategy is eliminating obsolete inventory. Obsolete inventory are the items that are in the stock but do not have any customer demand. These obsolete inventory items are classified as the items that have not been sold in the 12 consecutive months and more. So, business should monitoring the product life cycles of every unique item each month to track demand pattern change over time. The last one is the optimizing order size and purchasing frequency. Accurate Demand forecasting and purchasing practice can support operations strategy goals of order enough to meet ongoing customer demand while not carrying too much extra inventory to keep costs under control. Let's move on to the improved cash flow projection. The first strategy is to perform a good forecast. The first step is to get a good grip on where your forecast currently stands and where it is likely to go in the future. The second one is evaluate your terms. If you are having the trouble with your cash flow, you have to check and see how well your customer terms and supplier terms are balanced. The third one is to enforce the payment skip line. In order to shorten your receivable period, you need to have a good collection system in place. The third one is segment your customer, supplier, and also the inventory. You probably won't get too far if you try to tackle your cash flow as a whole. You are better to segmenting supplier, customer, and inventory separately. The last one is to make it a company-wide priority. If the improving cash flow is a priority, make sure all of your employees understand that and remember that your employee will be motivated by the target you set up for them.
Customer service best practice. Customer service. What it means? Customer service has many sides to it. It is the service that you provide to your customer before, during, and following the purchase of goods and service. This includes when the customer has already used a goods or service. Customer service can become your most profitable business strategy. If you deliver poor service, even if you charge low price, you will lose customers. Bad customer service generate complaint, which lead to lost sales because that customer plus all the people they will tell about your terrible service will take their business to your competitor. But when you deliver better than average customer service, you will not only retain customer for longer, but you will be able to charge more. Good customer service involves creating a bond with your customer, which in turn could lead to a long-term relationship. Customer service is when your business offering a relationship to your customer, one involving trust, loyalty, friendship, and respect. For the best practice of customer service, we separate for four main topics. The first is on-time delivery to achieve customer satisfaction. So, for the on-time delivery is a measure of process and supply chain efficiency, which measure to amount of finished goods or service delivery to customer on time and in full. It helps determine how efficiently we are meeting your customer or key on deadline. If the figure is too low or below the benchmark, it could be used as a signal that somewhere along the supply chain there are bottlenecks, inefficient or time-consuming process which are not adding value, and voluntary further investigation or slower delivery method is being employed. On-time delivery is a very simple measure, but sometimes they overlook it in many organizations, and it is simply calculated as the amount of unit or shipment delivered on time versus total order ship. Remember that servicing the customer needs, including the lead time, should be an important priority to everyone in the business. From the customer side, lead time are important to ensure that an order and time operation of their productive system, especially if they operate on just-in-time basics. The second best practice is order fill rate. Take information from customer order it with fulfill customer want. Order fill rate, also known as demand satisfaction rate, is a percentage of consumption orders satisfied from stock available at a moment, and it is a measure of an inventory ability to meet demand. One needs to keep this order rate as high as possible to avoid delay in production of final product. So let's move ahead to the third topic is the production condition. The quality of product must be good and always check the product. It means that our product have to be in our standard and also our efficiency and reliability. So you may see many companies have the quality control department or the QA department, quality assurance. So they will check the quality from our good before they deliver, and also after our deliver we will have the customer satisfaction survey that we will check that the customer is satisfied with our products or not, so we can use that comment to improve our quality and our products. Let's focus on the product quality. We have separate into three sections: is before production, during the production, and after production. Before the production, the company must find out the needs of the customer. These needs must be included in the product design specification. So the company must design its product as per the needs of customer. So this one, our specification will be our like a standard spec. During the production, company must have quality control at all stages of the production process. They must have quality control for raw material, plant, machinery, and the selection, training, manpower, and also the finished production, packaging also. As well for the last one, after the production, the finished product must conform or match with the product design specification in all aspects, especially our quality. The company must fix high quality standard for its product and see that the product is manufactured exactly as per this quality standard. It must try to make zero defect products. Alright, let's move to the last topic with the accurate documentation based information from the customer like received. What it means? The accurate documentation will separate by the three main topics with the be clear. What exactly does the customer want? Why is he calling? Is he complaining about something? Is he asking a question? So please be clear with the customer. Asking him before you assume on something. Please get the confirmation from the customer first. second one, be concise. Note taking while listening and speaking to someone on the phone is important. Also, when you get the confirmation from the email, print it out. So it is a important keyword will be in there. So you don't forget to do what customer require. The last one, be completed. In this case, it is always good practice to be one step ahead and offer information that may be optional but might be useful to the customer in the future.